Well, he bataka make. But Jayden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about is JAYDEN place. See me up to the time, a cartel. I represent for JAYDEN Chase. We spray them face on the AK rays. See me up to the time, the Gaza station.
Yeah, man, I move nation. And now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, JAYDEN Chase. Another one that we're going to bring on another reason on the topic of music news. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but don't like the reason and of course to like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting that you click the subscribe icon and let your voice be heard. Like and share the video and drop a comment in the comment section. Now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now, nation, as the year 2022 marks the year of release for dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel, as fresh pieces of evidence were located, which will be used by the defense team to secure the release of dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel. Now, Friday, January the 7th, 2022 also marks a major day in music history, as it is the birth date of Vybz Kartel. And celebrations are already set for multiple locations across the globe. May I repeat that? Across the globe. Now, New York fans have already stated that Bronx will be the New York location for celebrations. Fans, you're not going to miss this. And of course, the event was heavily publicized. Now, speaking of publications, executives at the Gleaner are now scrambling to do damage control after statements made about an executive at the Gleaner Company by Andre Stevens. May I make a go on and then we'll continue the reasoning nation. Look and listen.
The intelligence gathered. We have to do it as good at journalists, learn the journalists, And Clif, me never go to school for journalism, but me I'm beat you at your game. You can't announce the cabinet now because you have to clean up where is some of the name when they have the paper them and them string out the paper them. You have to hide and burn out the document them now. You can't burn down nationwide to get no insurance money,
Yes.
You can't burn down nationwide for no insurance money, Clif Hughes. And you can't call for bankruptcy because it is alleged that the Prime Minister and his team, it is alleged, I don't know if it's any truth, that you have been written off near $1 billion worth of taxes.
Jamaica.
Clif Hughes, is there any truth that you assisted Daryl Vaz with the narrative to get back his visa from the US Embassy? Mr. Hughes was nationwide on a contract to make Mrs. Vaz look pretty for the public. What was the amount allocated from the Vaz campaign to make Anne-Marie Vaz look like the new and different politician? Was there any monies received from that election? Were there any soft monies received, Clif Hughes, from Anne-Marie Vaz or friends of Anne-Marie Vaz? The US government, see why I to protect me because the amount of things I have received. See me I touch them one and then think of the Prime Minister, me I touch alone.
Everything I get touched.
The Pastor Davis get touched yesterday. When me hear say him they are heal the family about shut all matter about a sower seed. You see you, Pastor Davis. When Father God send brimstone and fire for you, money God. Because he's a money God. We don't talk, Wayne. Wayne, me I go one big meeting. And when you ask, me no need to do a long life about the Clif Hughes something. Me just need to ask the question them because me wake up the ants nest. Me open the can of worms. And then Wayne, why them I gonna say me a homosexual? And me now live. I have feelings, but me not have sex with me. I tell you the truth. And in the house where me I live in, you can't come here and find out. I don't have visitors. But Clif Hughes, are you living with a baby boy? Is there any truth to that? Is there any truth that somebody at the Gleaner is your baby boy? Ask and tell Jamaica that, Mr. Hughes. So if you're going to question my sexuality, let us bring Clif Hughes into the mix. Give us peace on Jamaica. That saucy and sweet. You want to cuss me about my homosexual lifestyle. But you legitimize Clif Hughes' own when I live with him little baby boy. Hi, Mr. Jermaine. How are you? I just asking. It's not slander. I'm asking if you both live together. Don't.
Wait. A bug green say? Nation, at this point, I don't know if I make this brother I make up these stories. Or I saw it go. These are some shocking revelations. Recently, we see even the Prime Minister almost in tears. Some stating it was an act. Some saying he was just emotionally moved. Some are saying that it wasn't even because of the situation at hand. He was speaking at a church service for victims of violent acts. But some were saying it is what was taking place in the media and the numerous scandals now faced by the party in power. We don't know. In this case, not only is Clif Hughes being highlighted, but the entire written media. And think about it. The Gleaners are part of a group of companies, all responsible for media. Now that you put that into perspective, why must it sound that far-fetched? And truth be told, it has now passed the point of public address. Any formal response to these accusations, it is almost like they are confirming their authenticity. And with the numerous things where Andre Spencer said, Stephen said, these are the type of political scandals that get elected officials removed from office and have them fly out of the country secretly. And what pushed the former JLP candidate to start to make these revelations is still unknown. He has made no demands. It doesn't sound like he might ask for nothing from the party or from the Prime Minister, except for the Prime Minister to acknowledge the social media rants, which will, as I said, authenticate them. And now, he's saying that I'm not just the wholeness, and the wholeness is I'm going to talk about. You must say I'm going to talk about any and everybody. I'm talk about Miss Vybz, Clif Hughes, and when I say I take place at the Gleaner Company. These type of accusations might definitely have damaging career effects. We might just hear Clif Hughes announce say, he might retire from the radio. Talk to my people. Tell me if I feel like the former JLP candidate is making this up. We hear people state that who is an individual who is mentally unstable. But think about it. Did the party allocate resources and funding to get a mentally unstable individual elected? That's what they might tell me. That seems to be a cover story. Even though demands are whatever I did seek were not made public. Clearly, there was a kind of disagreement. And him clearly part ways of the party. And is now out of active politics. But clearly they go probably school for political science. They around these people. Have first-hand experience. Eyewitness accounts. And that are basically what he must say. He must say him know the people him talk about. And them know him. There were calls for the Prime Minister to address these statements. Seeing that he's a former member of the party. But seeing the Prime Minister's emotional state. I don't feel like that happen. No. I don't feel like that happen. I don't feel like even the Deputy Prime Minister, which is already strong. I don't feel like he's going to fall out and say nothing about it neither. I'm probably just happy his name is currently not one of the names mentioned in anything where Andrea said. And Nation Man also want to put forward the question. Do you think that as damaging as these statements are, do you think it will have an effect on any of these individuals named and their political careers? Or even as in the Gleaner's case, their professional careers? Or you feel like this is another situation where people are going to hear about it, say, yo, John, what that is another situation, but still, within the next number of months, it will fade from the memory of the people. Maybe even by the time of another general election, this will be something in the past and far from the mind of present day thinkers who will still be judging these officials based on the statements that they might make on the campaign trail. Talk to me in the comment section. Vice the one called JAYDEN Chase, dancer and news correspondent. And if you're new to the channel, just pass through. But you like the reason and of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know we'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning. Join the discussion. The comment section is open 24/7, never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. And we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the sentiments. And for those who don't, you may now move settings fam. And no, we don't need no ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours is, of course, we want to live, love, and prosper. Stay tuned until we reason again.